Haku. Hello, my name is Akun, and I'm a detective. I'm a secret detective, and I'm trying to get why there's a smelly something in here. Howdy, Mo. Hello, Mo. Hello, Mo. Do you know why it's smelly out here? I don't know why it's smelly. I need to know why it's smelly. I'm ready. I have my phone so I can catch it in 4K. And I have my mustache because I'm definitely Akun and not Aku. And this is my Akulyte, Mr. Taron with an N at the end. So it's very different than Taro. It's different. What's up? How you guys doing? You having fun? You had a good day? It is, yeah, it's legally distinct. It's a legally distinct name. I hope your investigation goes well. I'm sure it will. You will help me, right? You will help me, right? Had a good entire day, yeah! They went by really fast to me. It went by really fast to me. But I had a good day. I went to the restaurant today. I went to the restaurant to celebrate the unneating. The unneating, yeah. I'm solving passwords all the time so I can help. Someone can help. Yeah, let's go. We're gonna be detective together. No matter what I'm managing. I'm glad to hear that you're at least managing. I hope things get better soon. I hope things get better soon. You smell good. Or maybe I'm lying because maybe the title is true. Who knows, really? Who knows? Maybe I'm lying to you. Maybe it's all a part of my plan to get information. But yeah, I'm EP as heck because we went to the restaurant and we ate a lot. And it was really nice. It was Chinese restaurant, but after going to the restaurant, I got really EP. Maybe we all smell bad. Oh, I definitely smell good. I just put perfume on. I put perfume on. Can you believe I, the great Aku, who's a basement dweller, I put Aku on. No, I put perfume on. I put perfume on. And other good news. I love saying that word, but Mana-san has contacted me and said, "Hey Aku, do you want a Sonic puzzle?" And I was like, "The fuck you mean a Sonic puzzle?" And Mana-san was like, "A Sonic puzzle." And then he sent me a picture of a Sonic puzzle. And I was like, "OMG, can I has?" And Mana-san was like, "Yes, I bought it for that." And I was like, "OMG, I can has. Thank you." So, Sonic puzzle stream when? Sonic puzzle stream making soon, I guess. Hope the silly stream goes well. It's gonna be silly, Zatsu. We're just gonna chat. I love chatting with you guys. I like talking. I love talking. I don't think there is quite as beautiful as the sound of my own voice. Yeah, Detective Aku is on the case. I love how this mustache look. Isn't this mustache great? Don't I look a little bit like Eggman? Am I not a little bit Eggman-ish? Don't I look like his wife or his... I mean, choice. Either his wife or his long-lost daughter. I'm not fully sure. I have a bad case of UDIP syndrome, maybe. I don't know. Is it UDIP syndrome, right? It's syndrome, I think. It's great. Small stash compared to him, but still, listen. Not everyone can get as great as a stash as Mr. Eggman himself. Not everyone can get a great stash like Mr. Eggman himself. Yeah. I'm stressed out. I need to pass my license on Monday. I think I'll do okay, but I'm scared. I'm scared. Akulytes, send help. Does anyone want to pass my license for me? My theoretical license? Does anyone want to pass it for me? Oh, I had Niels on the job, please, by the way. I start on the 4th of March. I start on the 4th of March. I'm both excited and scared. This is big stuff. It's big grown-up stuff. I had to reply to emails. The incredibly accurate movement of that stasher is selling it. Oh yeah, it's really accurate movement. A very accurate stash physics. Very accurate stash physics. Ugh, emails. Emails are less worse than phone calls. I was on the phone all day yesterday. It got me really tired, and then today I went outside, so it got me tired again. I hope I won't be like super extra tired due to job. If I do though, it's okay because I can be tired here. Just remember, if you ain't out of control, then you ain't in control. I'm gonna need an explanation on that one, Snooze. I need an explanation on that one. Also, Snooze, I told the Akulytes we're gonna have a Sonic puzzle stream. I told them Sonic puzzle stream. I'll be doing a Sonic puzzle. Sonic puzzle. And I'm gonna kiss the puzzle live. Like a totally normal person who's not at all weird. Because I would never be weird. Thank you so much for joining the Acolyte Pinguino. Thank you so much for joining the Acolytes. I love that it's the moment where you appear. I love that for you. I ain't even said it yet. That's true. However, I have already told him, so now you can't take it back. You can't take it back now. Can't take it back. I will do a Sonic puzzle stream, or maybe Snooze will do a Sonic puzzle stream and we'll pretend it's me. And if you see hairy hands, it's just because I have hairy hands, of course. You used us, good move! Yes, I will stop at nothing to get my Sonic fix. I haven't watched Sonic Prime today, and I'm feeling wrong about it. It just feels wrong. I haven't watched Sonic Prime today, and I feel like I'm missing a part of me right now. I'll watch Sonic Prime after stream. That's not true, but you're also right. Wait, which part is not true? Yeah, the hairy hands, or are you doing the puzzle? T-Kids, that's why you don't do it, bro. Oh! What do you mean? I would never. Sonic is my drug. Is that fine? I don't know. I mean, it's a healthy one, right? It's just a blue hedgehog. How could that go wrong? You guys ever heard of Boomy the cat? You guys ever heard of Boomy the cat? We're all slaves to something, a great man said. I'm a slave to cool husbandos. The hands, the puzzle, me not sending it. Oh, all of that is fake? The puzzle doesn't exist? The hands don't exist? You're gonna send a non-existent puzzle with your non-existent hands? Did I get that right? Hello, love the chat you live! Thank you! Thank you! I really appreciate it. I mean, I hadn't, like... I didn't really make anything in this. It's a pre-made one. It looks really pretty, right? It's really cool. Don't mind the mustache. Please do not mention this. I don't want to cast Link's disease. Don't joke about that. For the whole time when I was listening and going like, oh, Link's disease. I have a friend whose name is Lynx. I have a VTuber friend. Her name is Lynx. She's great, by the way. You should go check her out. Maybe the real puzzle is the smell we found along the way. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about the smell. Yep. Still smelly. I don't know where it comes from. You keep this up, I'm going to send you a single stick of gum in the biggest cardboard that has iPhone box with a rock in it energy. I love that for you. iPhone box with a single rock in it. does look very cool. It does. I'm not. I don't have the link right now if you want it, but it's really cool. Meanie, hi. How you doing? The stash gonna mix up. Yes, the stash just makes me 20% cooler. 20% cooler. I'm not good with numbers. 20% cooler. I was saying earlier, I'm like the long-lost daughter of Eggman. I make robots too, I think. I don't know. Does telling Siri on my phone, hey Siri, play Despacito, does that count as making a robot? I think that's as far as my internet technology knowledge goes. Yeah. Kinda? Okay, then I make robots. Not? No, it counts. Shush, it counts. You said it, you can't take it back. No taking backsies. No taking backsies. You can't take it back! You said it. Also the small stuff. You said it counts. So it counts. You know how it won't? Oh, you won't. Oh, you won't. I've read it won't. It won't. No, it's fine. Yeah. It counts. It counts. Yeah. That means I'm like officially part of Eggman's family, which makes me even more cool. I'm so sorry. Sorry. I promise my Sonic face is over soon. At some point, maybe, perhaps. I'm slurring my words really badly. I'm like so tired. We got back home and Aku Mama was like, I'll lay down on the couch and watch TV. And I leave for 2 minutes to like set up the stream. I come back to make tea before the stream and she's like snoring. The headcanons are spilling into reality. Yes, they are. They absolutely are. Little egg cannons. Egg cannons. No way. Yes, way. But yeah, she was snoring. And she was like, wake me up if I started sleeping. So I woke her up. And she was like, oh yeah, I'm going to bed. And then I think she fell back asleep. Channel reverted to Aku Egg when. Today, we're rebranding into Aku Egg. I still need to make a bold toggle. I forgot to do that. I said I would do it. But I've been busy with making the Discord server. And also making like 10,000 millions of different ASMR videos to post that I haven't posted. But yeah, hello, I finished my 30 ASMR today, and I think I'll start posting them this weekend. I'll post one this weekend. Channel, what Sonic games have you played? Okay, so I'm still a very new Sonic fan, but I really like the shows, and that's what got me into it. And then I got really interested in the Ian Flynn comic that I didn't read. I don't have it yet. But I'm really interested in it. Like, I saw some snippets online, and initially I had ordered like Sonic Mania back in 2019, but I didn't play it. Like, I have it, I haven't played it yet. And then like recently I started watching like Sonic Prime, and I was like, oh my god, I really need to actually play a Sonic game. So I bought you know, there was like a Sonic sale recently, and I bought a bunch of Sonic games. And I tried out Sonic Forces and Sonic Colors Ultimate so far. I liked Forces initially, and after trying like Colors Ultimate, I was like, oh my god, it's so much better. I also have Frontiers, and I also have like Mania. I have the episode 4, but I haven't like played these. So far I've played Who Murdered, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Colors Ultimate, and Sonic Forces. That's what I've played. Yeah. That's what I've played. And I've been really enjoying it, and I can't wait to play more. I need to be careful to not turn into a Sonic-only streamer, because I get hyperfixations that, you know, they can, like, disappear in any day. It's more like, if I get hyperfixated on something, it, like, lasts a while, and then it'll circle back to a previous hyperfixation, and then another one, and I'll go back to this one. So it's probably gonna be something like Sonic, and then Pokemon, and then walk through an Enkama stuff again, and then more Sonic, you know, just like a loop. Like a never-ending loop. It's just a never-ending loop of me liking stuff and talking too much about them. However, I will say, regarding Pokemon, I learned I'm gonna have like an actual job soon. I'm not gonna be an official NEET anymore. Oh my god! So I decided to reward myself. Aside from a scab that I got definitely for work purposes, because I need it for the ASMR. I got myself a box of Pokemon cards, and I think I want to open it live. I got an ETB. It's a pretty older one. It's not like one of the new ones. I haven't bought that one yet. I'll get it at some point, but yeah. So I bought, I think it's Shining Fates, the Eevee one, the big Eevee ETB. Yeah, I got that, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited, and I want to open it on stream. Plus, my favorite Sonic games. Just don't play Sonic Boom, probably the worst Sonic game. I've been told it's really bad. The problem is, if something is really bad, I really want to try it. That's the whole reason I played Forces, because everyone is telling me it was bad. I was like, oh my god, I want to try it. So I might play it, but just like absolutely knowing that it's gonna be bad. Bad games are like my personal, you know, guilty pleasure. The hyperfixations can go hard, they do. So that my hyperfixations also loop around. Yeah, it's like a never-ending loop, right? And especially, I mean, I don't know about you, Mini, but personally, it's like I have a first hyperfixation, right? Like, for example, Pokemon I've had since I was a kid, and then something will get added onto it, and I'll go back to Pokemon, then I'll go back to that thing, and then I'll get a new one, and it gets added onto the circle, and it's like, it's a never-ending circle, but with new stuff getting added every, like, X amount of years. So I still keep some open options, you know? It's like both the need of having those really comfortable things that I know and love, but also having some novelty, right? Like, I've rewatched She-Ra, I think 4 times at this point. I think I've rewatched She-Ra, the show, 4 times. I've rewatched Waku, I don't know how many times, probably 5. I've rewatched the How to Train Your Dragon movie. The first one, I've watched it over 10 times. The second one over 8 times, you know, like, yeah, I've just... It's like a lot of comfortable stuff, but then you have that need for novelty. Could be a very fun stream. You guys want me to play Sonic Boom on stream? I will. I have no fear. I will. Feel that? Oh my god, yeah! I feel that so hard. Hi, Danny! Ohaku! Ohaku, how have you been doing? It just like, blends into a weird mutated version of my personality, and I become my fixations. I'm almost a cryptid now. Yes, making your whole personality around hyperfixations is a thing as well. It's like my Little Pony hyperfixation just springs back once in a while. Especially recently, actually, I've been starting to look at those again because of the creepypasta stuff that's been going around again. And I found, actually right before stream, because I was on YouTube right before stream. And I found like one of these videos that are made sometimes on series with like a, not exactly creepypasta, but like a story, like a dark story. And they make it into an audio thing, right? I'm not sure how those are called. It's like, not an audio book, but, you know, like a voiceover of a story with like sound effects and stuff. And I found one of those. I think I'm gonna listen to that to sleep. Which, speaking of sleep, I've started playing Pokemon Sleep again. I hope I get more shinies. My hyperfixes are in a circle, they just get constantly stacked on top of each other over and over and over. That sounds even worse, because then you have to like keep the money for everything at once. That definitely sounds even worse. Because at least it's like, I spend too much money periodically on stuff I like. I'm not the greatest with money, but I will save for like long periods of time. Like a few months, I'll save and buy almost nothing. And then all of a sudden, I have a resurgence of a hyperfixation. And I'll buy a lot of shit related to it. But at least it's like, it's one thing, right? So it's okay. Oh good, just finished work and realized my stream was behind again. Oh, yeah, I have that with YouTube sometimes as well. I try to watch my friends and then I'm just behind and I feel bad. Because then they reply to me and I reply to them like 10 minutes later. Autotune to help you relax. Ah yeah, we love autotune. Hi Slay, how you doing? Yeah. It's not called auto-tune, is it? The audiobooks. I don't know. I'm just gonna call them audiobooks. I'm just gonna call them audiobooks. Stream is kind of far early too, I noticed. For early? What do you mean for early? Am I... Oh, for you! Huh? You mean the messages in chat? I think the chat box shows the messages before YouTube does. I know YouTube has a bit of latency when it comes to messages. Umi had told me when I first wanted to start on YouTube, she told me, oh yeah, by the way, it's gonna be very different from Twitch because it has a bit of latency. I don't notice it because, Restream and my chat on screen are very fast. So I don't use the YouTube chat to notice. So unless I have the YouTube chat in the corner and I'm playing a game, I don't you know, the latency is like non-existent for me, which is kind of cool. But yeah, definitely YouTube is a bit slower than my chat box. I can go from constant thoughts about a thing to no thoughts because of the sheer variety of hyperfixes. It's a wild ride. Oh yeah. My favorite thing to do is like, I'll grab a music I like and then I'll imagine an animatic I could make to it. And then I will never do it. It's like I'll be like, oh my god, this scene would be so good at this moment. And I imagine this character doing this. And oh my god, this is so cool. I really need to animate this. And then I just don't do it. Then I just don't do it. It stays in my head forever. If you 2 times, wait, if you multiply by 2 for some time, it catches up and we'll be good for a good while. Oh, you mean speed up by 2? I'm fucking stupid, my bad. Yeah! Yeah, it does that. It works as well, yeah. Lets me create whole scenarios that won't leave me ever. I still remember the scenarios I made when I was like 12. I still remember them. When we would go like, a really long time ago, we really liked skiing and going on vacation for that. It's not really an option anymore, but I would go like once every 2 years or so, and I would like sit in a car because we were going by not car, by autocar. You know, those big groups of people who go together because it's cheaper as hell. So we would do that. I would sit in the car with music and watch the mountains and like think about, yeah, random animatic scenarios. Hi Aiden! Ohaku! I'm on 20 seconds of latency. Why YouTube? YouTube, why? I think YouTube has been slower recently as well. Am I the only one who's been noticing that? Is it due to the ad block conundrum? I don't know, but I've been noticing YouTube being a bit slower recently. Or at least stuttering a bit more. And I know it's not my Wi-Fi because it's even on Ethernet. Even on Ethernet it does that. Yeah. I remember some too. Yeah, I love that. I love just daydreaming about animations I'll never make. I was gonna be, fun fact, I was gonna be an animation meme channel again as Aku. And then I realized that it would not work out. I love animation memes, but I know myself too well. I know myself too well. I'm gonna make like 5 and then I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm satisfied. I don't want to do this. Particularly thoughts are always fun. I mean, yeah, it's fun. At least it's fun. You may see memes of random OCs though. That might happen. Or like really short stuff like vines. You know, like all those old vibes. Not vibes, vines. Sorry, I was saying earlier, I'm really sorry. My brain is really mushy, so I may slur my words a lot. Like, my words might be a bit slurred, and I might be like very slow brain. So, my bad. I heard apparently if you have ad blocks, it makes YouTube run slower. Yeah, I've heard as well. I definitely don't have ad block. I mean, honestly, I'm not too bothered by the ads on YouTube because when I'm on my phone, I have them. I know people are like super annoyed and that's like really valid. I'm a really patient person, even though people think I'm not. It's valid. I'm not patient for everything, but I can be very patient when it comes to these things because usually if I'm watching YouTube on my phone, it's because I'm like making food or something, so I don't mind. But since I have ad block for other stuff on my computer unrelated to YouTube, I don't deactivate on YouTube. The legendary dude imagined by old kids on road trips, running and jumping over obstacles while keeping. Yeah, that too! That too! That too! Did you guys see the Hat Man when you were a kid? I heard that's also an experience that a lot of people have. Seeing the Hat Man at night in your bed when you were a kid. Did I ever tell you guys about my Hat Man experience? You guys, that sounds so weird. That sounds so weird. Did I ever tell you guys about the Hat Man? It's the guy that appears and he has a hat. The Hat Man, the demon one? No, not Babadook. Like the... Like, I don't know, people call it the Hat Man, apparently. Apparently they call it the Hat Man. I'm not, like, super aware. I just stumbled upon people talking about it, and it seems like I do not have a single original experience. Because when I was a kid, I was always have that dream of, like, a dude's shadow slowly, like, appearing on the door of my room while I was asleep. The shadow person, I guess it's the shadow. I think it's the same thing. I don't know. Yeah, and like, if I was sleeping at my place, it would appear at the door. It would appear at the door of my room. And if I was sleeping at my grandparents' place, it would appear in like the alleyway that was going up to the house. It was just like a random dream with like nothing in it except just that shadow slowly becoming bigger on the door on the alleyway. Yeah. It's really fun that like a lot of people had that. I'm really curious what kind of, you know, psychological thing is behind that. That's the researcher Aku strikes again. But I'm really curious about what kind of like thing is behind that we would all have that, you know, like all these experiences that we all have in common. I'm curious. Never seen him with some of my friends did. Yeah, I've heard it's a very common thing. Umbra. Oh, you call it Umbra? Using the RG I'm doing. Feels nice to have the reference. Let's go. When you're doing an RG, I love those. But I like listening to people solving them more than solving them myself. Don't let the Hat Man bite at night. I'm sure he's cool. I think. I don't know. Is he supposed to be evil? I think he's cool, right? I think he's cool. You'll be delighted with me bowling at the password. I hope there's like videos after. You better make a video on your theories. My friends had one that would appear in his grandma's house corridor. He was tiny at first and started to grow. That's interesting. I don't know. I feel like it's so interesting to see that we all had like that kind of stuff. Yeah, for me it's like he would grow, but like in one go. Like it was a shadow that would slowly appear on the door, if it makes sense. Like when I'm saying grow, it's more like I mean it's weird because that's not how shadows work. But imagine like someone moving and the shadow like becomes bigger because the person is like moving. I think it's away. I think if the shadow, wait, or is it closer? Maybe it was closer. Yeah, I think the person was like moving closer, so it makes the shadow bigger. I think that's what it was. I think these schools just want to pull a prank on kids. Yeah, exactly. He just want to pull pranks. He just want to make us a little bit scared. It's okay. I'm too dumb to solve the RGs myself. That's a mood. That's a mood. That is such a mood. I love solving stuff, but I prefer listening to it. I like learning things. The reason why I like solving stuff is because I like learning things, but I don't need to be hands-on to learn it. Listening to something that's interesting enough is enough for me to learn, and so listening to someone's theories, it's enough for me. I enjoy it just as much, especially if they put the process in it. You know, if like they explain the process with which they got the theories, that's enough for me. That makes me really happy already. I want to see fan art of him. I'm sure there has to be fan art of the Hat Man. There has to be. There's no way. I could explain things and I get the whole story we have. I love talking about these things. I mean, I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to hear about it. If you make a channel talking about stuff, I'll watch it. I'd love to recommend you guys some good channels for that. Unfortunately, most of the ones I watch are in French. So, unless you speak French or have, like, good enough French knowledge, I think it'd be hard to pull out of videos, unfortunately. But yeah. I watched a few videos of, like, my house and this house's people in it, for example. Theories, and it was really, really cool. I think there are a lot of, like, RG, and mystery YouTubers in English as well. It's just that my YouTube only recommends me the French ones for some reason. If you have any cool English ones, I'll take them. Because I like watching it in English too. It's just for some reason. For some reason, YouTube only recommends me the French one. Even though most of the other videos I get recommended, they're in English. So I don't know what's up with that. Maybe when PSG is kickstarted and I become cracked at the thing, I'll be able to help spread its reach. Wishful thinking. Hey, I hope though. That's a really cool goal. That's a really cool goal. I'll look him up on R34. I mean, you know, I guess that does qualify as fan art. It does qualify as fan art. How deep does the Hatman lore go? I'm sure it goes very, very deep. I'm sure the Hatman lore is actually so deep that we as people cannot comprehend its deepness. Instead of that is an intro to the RG I'm talking about. Oh, thank you. Yeah, of course, Nightmind. Next spot. You mentioned it yesterday and I watched it. Super cool. Yeah, let's go! I'm glad you enjoyed all the theories about it. I don't know, did you watch Feld Up or did you watch like an English one? Well, yeah, it's so cool. It's so cool, and I never thought, because I knew what the thing was. I knew what my house's people, not my house, this house's people in it was, because I had seen like the video. I don't remember where. It's so weird. Like when I started watching the theory video, I was like, "What's this thing? This rings a bell." And then they started showing footage of it. I was like, "Oh my god, I've seen this before." I don't know where though. I don't know where I've seen this. I know I have seen the whole thing. I don't know where I've seen it. So, I don't know. I just know I saw this video. It's really cryptic how, like, it's like, oh, I've seen this video. I don't remember where. Because we don't have Adult Swim here, so it's definitely not on there. Oh, yeah. So, I saw that. I was like, oh, yeah, I know this thing. And from this really simple video that, like, you wouldn't think too much about, right? It's just, like, a weird video that was on Adult Swim. And that's it, like, oh, there might be some lore and theory behind it. Like, you could, like, you know, extrapolate and get some lore and theory. But then when you actually look into it, it's much more than that. It's so much more than that. It's so massive. It's crazy. It's like a small, in quotation mark, weird video, and then you discover that there's just, like, tons of content behind it. It's crazy. I love that. I love that. I love these kind of things. I love hidden stuff. I love hidden stuff. It's my favorite thing. Mysteries. I thrive on mysteries. You know what we should play at some point too? We should play some of the Sherlock Holmes point-and-click games. The Big Fish games. Those were my childhood. When we had a tiny Aku who didn't have a gaming PC. She only had a gaming laptop, which was really not good enough to actually play games on. She would play the Big Fish games because they were not resource heavy. And she would also play them on her iPad, like the iPad kid she was. And there was Sherlock Holmes and the Hound of Baskerville one. And I really enjoyed that one. And I love point-and-click games. And I think we should play... It's like a point-and-click and find hidden objects game. And I love that. And I think we should play them. I think we should go and play all the Big Fish games because they're cool. Let's go, yeah! And they were also always a little bit, like, horror. Like, they were mystery and always a little bit horror. And I think that's why I liked them as well. Because at the time, it was, like, forbidden. It was, like, horror. I'll always remember, as well, it was a period where Akunesan and I, we would, like, sit in bed, put an iPad or a computer in front of us and watch horror movies for like an entire afternoon. I just spent entire afternoons and night watching horror movies. It was great. And we're feeling so delinquent because we're not supposed to watch the horror movies. But we did it anyway. Resilient Mystery, yeah. Oops, what? Did you send too early, Slick? Did you send too early? I feel that. My fingy slips often too. Like the put game. The put games. Yes, I've never played those because they were not so much a thing. But I've seen them and I kinda want to play them. It's like there's also a Peppa Pig game. I want to play like weird games. I don't want to say bad because I haven't played those, so I can't say they're bad or not. But weird and bad games are like my favorite thing. You guys know about Adibu? I want to play Adibu. I want to play Adibu so badly. It was a staple of my childhood, just because when we were in kindergarten, they had like one computer, and on some days they would do like an activity day. So we would like cycle between activities, and like one person was allowed on the computer. And every time I tried to extend my time because I was playing Adibu on the computer. And then a few years later, like not a few years later, like much later, I tried playing it again and I realized how bad it was. Even though when I was younger, I really liked it and I had extremely good memories of it. And then I went back to it and I realized it's really not that good. I was playing this thing when I was like 2 years old, according to sources. I was playing kindergarten, so I think I must have been around 4 or 5, something like that. I think it was 5, probably. I'm not sure. It's straight up bad. It is straight up bad. It is straight up bad, but I had such good memories of it being a fun game. But they're not. It's not a fun game. It's not a fun game. It has no redeeming qualities for an adult, because it's clearly like a 2+ year-old game. Like, clearly it's not made for even, like, teenagers. It's made for tiny little babies. Oh, but I loved it so much. So much. I would have done anything to spend more time on that computer. I think this is where my gaming addiction started. I think school gave me a gaming addiction. School gave me a gaming addiction. I was like going to the freaking garden. I was scared of something I remember, so I never got in one of specific places. I don't remember. I know there was like the big monster guy that could like show up at the window when you were doing like pies or whatever. Yeah, I remember that. It's like a weird poop-looking guy who'd like show up and steal your pies. Like, for those of you who've never played Adibu, it's like a simulator of random activities for kids. I think it's like supposed to be like telling, you know, like making you learn the stuff. I don't remember really well. But like there's Adibu and there's his friends, and then there's the monster, and the monster is evil and will try to like do bad stuff to your mini games. And like one of the mini games is, I think you're making pies or something, or you're like, you know, taking care of a kitchen. And there's a pie on like, you know, on the window thingy outside, like waiting to cool off, and the monster will just come and take it. Yeah. And the monster looks like a... Generally the monster, if I recall right, it looks a little bit like a poop. I don't think it's supposed to be that, but it looks a little bit like a poop. Also, these I have anxiety of doing everyday like life things, so it's funny that I played Adibu before. Kind of ironic. I mean, you know, if you play Animal Crossing or stuff like that, it's similar. It's everyday life things, and still, taking a phone call is really scary. Oop! Caught you in 4K. Caught you in 4K with my phone. Yeah. Absolutely. It's scary doing daily life thing. Daily life stuff, scary. And tiring, but it's okay, because we're strong, and you're strong as well. You're strong as well, guys. I know you're strong, and you got this. And even if you can't manage to do it today, it's okay. You'll do it another day. I believe in you. Yeah, you're strong. Yeah, you're strong. It's good. You're strong. You got this. I know I saw someone say I talked about the fact that I got a job on like really early and I was not expecting it. And I know someone said they were like kind of looking up to that because they had been searching for a job for a long while. I'm like, you got this. It's hard because the job market is really fucked. I was lucky. Please don't take my win as the majority. It's okay if it takes you months because that's what it usually takes. I did not believe it would like take me this little time. And technically, you know, I did apply to other stuff before. I guess it just was not in my field of expertise, so I wasn't really expecting anything from it. But like, you got this. It's okay. And it's okay to take your time. I know it sucks, but you got this. And you can take your time and you'll find something. Because you are very capable and you're a very cool individual, even if you're not fully sure of it. I know you're cool. Because you're hanging out here, so you can only be cool. Did you know you can only see the Aku if you're like extremely cool? The only way you can see Aku is if you're incredibly cool and poggers. So, yeah. Make of that what you will. Make of that what you will. I think you're cool. Hi, Slime. How you doing? Ohaku. Aku, why are you disappearing? No! Now, don't worry. I'm here to catch it in 4K. It says what we're doing is... yeah. Being an adult is hard. Adulting is hard. That's why we have our little spaces of comfort. This place is my little space of comfort. I like spending time with everyone. Makes me feel really light and happy. So thank you! Thank you for the happy times. Who speaks? I can't see anything! Oh no! I'm sure you're cool enough to see me. You want me to zoom on my mustache? Would that help? If you can see the mustache from closer, would that help? That help you? Wait, that's Tattle. It's not the mustache. Hi. Does that help? That help? Sima, it's time to take your mans. Oh, hi. Does the mustache... Does my egg mustache help? Does my slick nose hair help? Is my nose hair stash? You like it? You see a silhouette? Oh, it's working! The cure is working! It is! That means I'm semi-cool. Hey, that's a start. What does that make me? Am I cool or uncool, or am I like super cool because I'm Aku? I think I'm super cool. I'm like extremely cool, yeah. That works. I forgot what we were talking about before that. Was there just a floating mustache? Stop it! Stop being mean to yourself! Stop being mean to yourself. I'll get to your home. And I'll like stand in front of you until you see me. That is mildly threatening. Can you see yourself? I mean, in the mirror, I can. Does that count? If I see myself in the mirror. I'm not a vampire, right? So I can see myself in the mirror. This reminds me of a dialogue option you can have in Baldur's Gate where you can just offer Astarion to look into a mirror. You can just be like, hey, do you want a mirror, Astarion? Hi, class. Have you considered that you, in fact, are the one who smells bad? Opinion rejected. You smell bad. Caught in 4K! We're cool and mazed. You are cool and mazed. You do need a shower, though. Sorry, I'm laughing even more because every time I laugh, it sounds like I'm drifting. It sounds like a squeaking thing. Or like, you know, wiping a fridge or something. I love that for me. OMG, hi class! OMG class! Everyone, go see class. Class is cool. When he wants to, at least. Like, you know, that's not often, but sometimes he can be cool. Now I appreciate Clash. I can't speak anymore. I'm having an aneurysm. Clash is cool. Drifting noises, yeah, like deja vu. I just been in this place for a Wait, I can do this better. I'm sorry, I haven't learned how to play the automatone yet. I haven't learned how to play it yet. I'm still practicing, but I can do this. Ah, where's the hair in there? Hi. Ah, it's still in my mouth. I got hair in my mouth. Like in Sonic where you just, yeah. Hi, Lindsay! I can't get the hair out of my mouth! I can't get the hair out of my mouth! It doesn't want to leave! Okay, it's fine, I got it out. Oh, no, it's still there. You've been kazooed! But yeah, hi, Lindsay! Thank you again for the schedule. I'm super excited to use it. Schedule next week again. Oh my god, I actually have a schedule. Aku has a schedule. Oh my god! Does the hair taste good? No. I think it's not my hair. I think it's cat hair. I think it might be cat hair. Because if it was my hair, I could easily get it out because it's pretty long. Cat hair is another issue. Mustache. Oh, it might be my mustache hair. What? It might be my mustache hair. What if it's my mustache hair? But then that means I'm not cool if it doesn't taste cool. Man! Well, let me unzoom. I just realized I'm still zoom. Schedules are for losers. I agree and disagree at the same time. I like having a schedule because it's nice for me to organize my days. Like, I have a hard time if I don't organize my day with a schedule for streams. But at the same time, it kind of sucks because then I end up anticipating the stream for the whole day, which is cool because I want to be streaming, but also it means that I'm feeling some kind of paralysis from being like, oh my god, I have a stream in X amount of time, I need to be ready. And then it's like 8 hours early and I'm like, oh my god, I have a stream tonight, I can't do this or this. So yeah, improving is more mysterious. Ah yes, I want to be a streamer who disappears and reappears mysteriously. I'm hyped, oh yeah! Keratin yummy! Yum yum! Does meet the day before my meeting? Yeah, I have this thing where it's like, if I have something planned at night, I'll have a really hard time relaxing during the day. Because then I'll be like, oh my god, I have this at night, I can't do this, it'll take too much time, when it's like 8 hours before the set time. The problem is schedules make me sad when I can't fulfill them, that's why I dislike them. Yeah, I feel that. For me, stream schedules are fine, like, they do make me a little bit paralysis, but they're better, because then I can, like, anticipate in a happy way as well. I'll be, like, excited, be like, OMG, I'm streaming today, this is gonna be so cool. And I'll prep stuff and I'll feel happy. You just call me cool and then proceeded to walk it back into an insult? No, I would never do that. That's knowing me very badly, Clash. I would never do that. I would never. Yeah, it's all fun. It's fine. Yeah, I guess it's fine. You get used to it. No skip. Wait, oh no, Mana-san is here. Yes, I'll do a schedule, Snooze, I promise. I'll do a schedule. I'll do very scheduled streams, with very defined games, and definitely a niche, and not just, Sonic. I promise, please, can I see my family now? Can I see my family now? Snooze, please. Snooze, I want to see my family, please. I promise I'll be good. I'll even I'll even, like, finish my games. I just wanna get out of the basement, man. I just wanna get out of the basement. That was heckin' nerdy. You're nerdy. You're nerdy. Not until you talk about Mario. I don't wanna talk about Mario. Fine, I'll talk about Mario. What do you want to hear about Mario? I'll reply. But I think Wario and Luigi are cooler. And Bowser too. I'd even argue that Bowser is hot. But I know I'm not the only one with that one, so... I think that's not an unpopular opinion. I think Chibi Doki also really likes Bowser, right? Luigi is cool. I like Luigi as well, but I prefer Waluigi. Waluigi and Wario and then Bowser. I like evil people. Like evil. Evil. Evil! You have to get up tomorrow, so good night, y'all. Have a good night, Slime! Have a good night. You take care of yourself. What's that all to you? Have good dreams. I promise I won't be in there. Or maybe I will. Maybe the Hat Man will be there. Wah! 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 Yeah, Luigi's cool. Luigi is purple too, and we love purple in his house. I like purple, pink, orange, black. I like all colors, honestly. I don't like having to pick favorites. Hakutman, yeah. The Akuman. That sounds like a Pokemon, or like a Digimon. Akuman. Ah, yes. What would be my evolution? A giant bat. Feared by dreams would be creepy, but I would only see a flying mustache anyway. It'd be seeing a talking flying mustache. I think I would personally have a heart attack if I were seeing that. But, like, you know, that might just be me. Might just be me. Akuman! 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 How much is the sleep paralysis demon? Oh, I guess he might. But I've never had sleep paralysis though. How did I see the Hat Man? Because I know it was in my dreams personally. Those are my dreams. Yeah, I don't have sleep paralysis, thankfully. That has to be super heckin' scary. I think one of the scariest things that happened to me, but it was not like anything supernatural. It was just a dumb coincidence. Where I was like going to my bed and I had this old like bag full of old plushies. That like from when I was a kid. There are like some weird noises around the house, like it's just wind and stuff, right? But like it gets in my room and it's all dark. And when I open the door, as I open the door, I suddenly hear that from my room, there is a little song coming from my room. Like there's a plushie playing a sound. Now keep in mind, these plushies to be activated, they need to be pushed. They need to be pushed pretty bad, right? So I was shitting myself, of course, because it's like, how is this thing playing? Why is there a little song coming out of it? I wasn't even in the room. There was no one here before. And as soon as I open the light, the sound stops. And then the plush rolls on the ground. I was scared shitless. I was like pissing myself. I called a friend. I was like, I don't want to be alone. This is scary. This is really scary. And next day I tell Aku Papa about it and he goes, oh, yeah. It's probably because I took a plushie out of there to give out. You know, because like they're old plushies. So to like give out to charity and stuff. Because it was like in pretty good shape and I wanted to give it up. And it's like, I think I rummaged through it and it probably made one of them like fall later down the line. So it was just a really bad coincidence of like Aku Papa going in my plushies that day and one of the plushies falling right as I was, you know, about to enter the room. So yeah. You got a ghost in your house? No, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. They want you to sing. They want me to sing. You guys want to do karaoke? I haven't planned a waiting room for that, though. We could, though. I like doing karaoke. I think it's fun. But we'd have to unarchive it. Unfortunately, I don't want to get bunked. I want YouTube to bunk me. Bunk, 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 bunk. Bunk, bunk. I could do... archived if it's... Oh, wait, no, because we're on YouTube, so I think... With the piano stuff, I would still get copyrighted because they're from YouTube videos. So... I don't know. Yeah, I think if we ever do that, I'll plan it in advance. I have like a proper waiting room set up. Because I think it'd be cool. I was hesitating today, honestly. I was like, oh, maybe I would do karaoke. I was like, I'm probably gonna be actually like really tired after going out. So maybe not, but... I know! Umi, for example, when she does karaoke, she like stands up. And like, is like really, you know, she has like proper posture. And that's really cool, and I applaud that because that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know how she does it. I'm so lazy. I'm like sitting. It's really bad because you get a better result when you're like standing, right? It's much better. But I'm so lazy. I don't want to have to remake my whole setup to do that. I did it once, I remember, a long time ago. Yeah. I was like, I had to. And at the time, I had a standing mic. It was like multiple years ago. I tried to like sing at my computer by being like, you know, like record. I tried to record a cover at my computer, standing like properly and everything. And I had a mic on a stand, so it was easier. But even then, it was still shitty. It was still really hard. So now I've just decided I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not going to be doing things properly. You get shitty posture, Aku, or you get nothing. It still works out. It still works out. They're like the same height setup as yours. I want to ban you so bad. But you're not wrong. You're not fully wrong. I mean, no, okay, I'm taller. I'm taller. I'm taller than when I'm sat down. Stop lying to people. I'm not that small. I'm small. Not that small. Yeah. If it works, it works. It works! Yeah! It works. I'm a lazy demon. If it works, it's good enough. Yeah. If it works, it's good enough for me. Yeah. It's not like I'm a professional singer anyway. It's like, I'm doing this for fun, so it's fine. I think if you're doing like proper singing stuff, I think it's important that you do have the good posture. For me, it's like, I'm doing this for fun with you guys, so it's fine. I just want to have a good time. I could just want to have fun. I could just want to have fun. Yeah. Oh, I mean... Let me stretchy. Oh, my back cracked really badly. My back just cracked and like extremely badly. I was needing a stretch. Been doing the stretchies more recently. Yeah. I've been also using some... What are those called? Resistance bands? I've been trying to like, not get in shape because that's never gonna happen. But I've been trying to like stretch and do like resistance bands exercise while I'm watching videos. I actually feel like I'm doing good stuff, you know? I'm here. It's fine. I lost track for a second. I was tracking for a second. I'm back. By the way, it's completely unrelated. You guys have games you want me to try out? I'm open to anything. I'm a variety streamer through and through. Especially if it's bad games. I take bad games specifically. I might not do them all, but if you have them, send them to me. Send them to me. I need them. I want them. You know, I'm saying that, and I should have made the Discord by now, and then you guys could have sent that there. But it's fine. I promise it's coming along. I finished doing at least the main channels. We just need to put the bots in. We need to put the bots in, and I need to like schedule a meeting with the mods for that, with Tuttle's assistance for that, because I am stupid when it comes to stuff like that, and I I need their help. But it's been kind of hard to like schedule that stuff up. So I just need to schedule that, and I think it'll be ready. I also need to like write the rules down, I guess. And when that's ready, we can all have fun in the Akulyte Discord. Bad games, yeah, give me bad games. I'll take them. I mean, I might not play them all, but you know, I'll see if there are some I want to try on stream, or like old obscure stuff. I like obscure stuff too. Like a game I really liked is Lost in Vivo, Return of the Obra Dinn as well. They're not like bad games. Those are really good, but they're a little bit obscure. I think Return of the Obra Dinn is better now. I think more people have played it, but at the time I played it, it was pretty obscure. Now that game, but Rhythm Doctor. I've heard of that one before, I think. Is it a rhythm game? I want to play Muse Dash. I love Muse Dash. They're doing a new Vocaloid collab. And it's like, oh my god, my whole childhood. Which Vocaloid was your favorite, guys? I think mine... I think mine was Gumi. Yeah. I really like Gumi songs. Because the community made a lot of more like horror songs with her. And I was really vibing to that. So I think that's why. Otherwise, Len. I also really like Len's voice bank. If you did Sylvia, it's kind of like the same tier as Lost in Vivo. I haven't played it. I haven't played it at all. I can try. I'm gonna cry, but I can try. I'll need emotional support if I play a horror game. I love horror, but I'm also a wimp. I love horror so much, and yet I am such a wimp. A massive wimp. A game with a mystery vibe and lore and pugs is oxen free. Yes, I have it on my Steam. I need to play it so badly. Okay, there's a good chance that every time you guys mention a game, I'll be like, oh yeah, I have that game. I just haven't played it because my backlog is like thousands of pages long. Because every time there's a Steam sale, I end up buying a thing because it's like, oh, it's €5, and then I grab it and then I don't play it. I think maybe the second one, right? Teto, my beloved. Oh, Teto is cool. Drill haircut lady. She was the original drill haircut, wasn't she? I don't know, but I think she was, right? Love Teto. Also, I think her name is Sayu? The Neko girl one? The one with blonde hair and like a Neko headset. Her name was Sayu, no? I think. I had a roleplay blog where I was roleplaying as her. Like the blonde hair, Neko headset wearing vocal. It's an Utaloid, I think. And she has like an orange dress or something. I think that's Sayu. I'm not even sure anymore. It might not be. Wait a second. I need to look it up. I need to look it up because it's important to me. Very important, guys. Extremely important knowledge. Utaloid, blonde, Neko headset. It is not that one. I'm not. Oh, here she. Yeah, she is Siyu. Her name is Siyu. Like C and then U. Yeah, Siyu. Not Sayu, Siyu. Yeah, I had a roleplay account with that Utaloid. I had a whole roleplay account where I was roleplaying as her. Oh, it has disappeared now because Skyrock has archived a lot of stuff. There's a lot of lost media. Oh man, all of my old blogs, all my old Skyrock blogs, and it sucks because apparently you have to like actually go physically to a friend's like archive place to ask to see stuff. They won't send it online for some reason. Because I wanted to like ask for an archive of my blogs because I learned about it shutting down too late, so I didn't have time to make any archives. And I wanted to go and ask for an archive, but you can't do it online. You have to actually go to the place. And I contrary to popular belief, I don't live in France. It's pretty far from me. So, I can't just, like, be like, ah, yes, let me just take a plane to France. And I can go to that archive place and, like, spend, I don't know, like, 10 hours going to France. And, like... try to get an archive of a Scarab blog I made when I was 12. I can't do that. So, I guess it's just lost media. If you like bad games, you'll probably enjoy Lord of the Rings Golem. If it's on massive sale, I might. I'm not paying 60 bucks for it, though. It looks terrible. The King Kong one looks also really bad. Which one is worse? Did you guys watch both? Like, did you guys watch people play both? Cause I saw a bit of the Golem one. I didn't see much of the King Kong one. I was curious, which one is the worst? Which one's the worst to you? Discovering the Vocaloids with you, talk about it. It's amazing. Oh yeah! You were never interested in the Vocaloid details. I love Vocaloids. MMD's videos were so cool back in the days. I tried making an anime with MMD when I was younger. It didn't work out. It didn't work out. It was extremely Ruby inspired, if not like literally plagiarized. It was really bad. I think the King Kong one is worse. Well, then I'll have to try out the King Kong one first, you know? It's like worse to better kind of deal that we're going for. Yeah. Worse to better. I think this works. I think this works. Yeah. But yeah, I think I might try it out if it gets a sale. It gets a sale or something. I also really like visual novels. I don't think I'll play these on stream unless there's like friendo with me and we voice it. Cause those really less like my thing to play on stream, I think. They're too story heavy. Like, I mean, I like story heavy stuff, but it's like how I don't even know how to express it. It's like it requires a lot of attention and text reading. I'm already reading chat at the same time, so I get very confused between the two. So I think visual novels, unless I have a friend there to voice it with me, I don't think I will. However, okay, that may exclude a few visual novels that have puzzles in it, like the nunnery games. The nunnery games visual novels I might play, because I played the first one. I might do the other ones. And Ace Attorney, because I know I'm gonna be held at gunpoint at some point to be playing those, and I do have them, so I might play those. I might play those on Steam. Any games or puggies? I only played one of them, and I really want to play the other ones, but it was really cool. I loved it. Best is Defo 999 for me. Oh, it's the one I played, yeah. It's not really a visual novel, but it has visual novel aspects. Have you played Ace Attorney? I've never played Ace Attorney. Never played it. I'm gonna be held at gunpoint to play it soon, I'm pretty sure, but I've never played it. Dr. Layton I've never played either, but I don't think that's a visual novel. That's more of a puzzle one. But yeah. Non-ID games is definitely more visual novelish for sure. It has a lot of puzzles too, but you know. Hi Kyle, Haku, Rar, XD, meow, nya, hee haha, nya. Nya! Fucking hate it here. Oh my god. Good job, Aku. You're welcome here. Let me do that properly. Nya, nya, meow, meow, nya, nya, meow, meow, nya, meow, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. Oh, brother. Professor Layton is more puzzle-based. Yeah, it has a lot of puzzles from what I've seen. Isn't there a new one coming out? Hi, Haku. I mean, if you want to make that number bigger, you can subscribe. You should subscribe, make that number bigger. I'm so shameless. Don't forget to like the scream, the scream. Don't forget to like the scream. Don't forget to like the stream, by the way, guys. It helps out a ton. You're going so well. I was going so well. I was going so well, and then I relapsed into the 9 cat. I remember I once decided that it would be a cool bet to actually listen to the 10 hours video of Nyan Cat in one go. And so I bet it with my sister, and I put it on, and I listened to it for the whole day, and for 10 hours straight. After that, I could not see Nyan Cat again for the next, like, few years, because I was disgusted of it. It was just too much. Also, no one would believe me that there was a Nyan Cat game, but there is a Nyan Cat game. There's a Nyan Cat game. I was playing the Nyan Cat game when I was younger, and then they made like an evil clone in the game as well. What was it? Nyan Tak. I think the name of its evil clone was Nyan Tak. Yeah. And they had like skins and stuff. It was cool. I love the game. I don't know if it's still a thing, but if it is, we're gonna play it. You guys want to play the 9 cat game? We can play the 9 cat game. Is your mom okay for us to play the 9 cat game? Cause my mom is okay if your mom is okay too. You want is it coming out? Is this an announcement, no release date yet? Let's go! My favorite thing about level 5 announcing stuff is when they actually announce Fantasy Life stuff. And you know what? There's a new Fantasy Life that's been announced, and they said it would be released in 2023. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. I'm going evil. Where is it? No, it's fine. It's still in dev. It's still in dev. They delayed it. And I'm sat here like, oh my god, I love Fantasy Life so much. I'm gonna cry. I need this game. I'm glad they're taking their time. I don't want them to rush it. When that comes out, I'll definitely be playing it, because I spent so many hours in Fantasy Life. Like 300 hours. Easily. I love this game. Last time I saw someone playing Professor Layton, they were doing a Pythagorean theorem puzzle. It was one of the first puzzles. I wonder how high that game goes. I hate that. I'd love to play it, but I feel like if I'm gonna play that on stream, it's gonna be really slow and that's gonna annoy people. That's like my only scare with, I mean, I'm like fairly like, if you're annoyed, you can just leave, but also it's like, I don't want people to like get too frustrated watching me be really bad at puzzles, because I am really bad at puzzles, especially on stream. Because I already don't have a lot of brain power for puzzles because I don't have the patience for them. But when I'm on stream, it's worse because I'm also paying attention to like at least 3 different other things. So I always feel a bit bad because I'm not gonna be the greatest if the puzzles are like hard. And I don't want people to like pull their hair out. So that's why I've been a bit hesitant when it comes to like more puzzle games. Professor Layton really makes you think. Man, thinking is hard. I don't know if I can think. I'll do Ace Attorney for sure though. I want to do Ace Attorney at some point. Because I need to learn the memes and references. I need to learn the memes and references, guys. It's really important for my culture. My internet culture. You see? I learned so many useless things. Why are my fixations on learning stuff about useless stuff I can't use in real life? It's crazy. It runs in the family. I'm pretty sure the ADHD runs in the family, where like my mother has it, and then my grandpa has it too. I think my grandpa might have more than ADHD, but that's debatable, I guess. Like, I'm not sure. But he's really into reading and learning new stuff and old books and old dictionaries, and he'll sit down at 3 AM because he's an insomniac. He'll sit down at 3 AM, pull out a dictionary, and read the dictionary and memorize the definitions. And he'll just like get up in the morning and tell you about all of those cool, like, 19th century definition and compare them to, like, the 20th century, and he sounds so smart, and I'm like, why can't I have these obsessions? Why are my obsessions with furries and Sonic? Why can't I just be normal? Why can't I just... I mean, I don't know if that's normal. Why can't I just, like, to read about 19th century dictionary? Because that looks cool in society. You know what looks cool in society? Being like, oh my god, did you know about the peasant revolution in that year? Oh, did you know this and that? There are like really cool scientific facts. Oh, did you know about this cultural thing? You know, that is cool in society. Going, do you know about this Sonic OC? Do you know about this Sonic lore in society at your job? That is not socially acceptable, apparently. That sounds boring to me. It sounds boring to me too. I mean, no, it's fine. It's like if you tell me about it, I'm gonna be interested. Cause I like learning new things. So like, if you tell me about it, unless you tell it in a very boring way, I'm probably still gonna be interested. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to learn that stuff myself. And it's like the stuff that makes you look smart in society, you know? It's the stuff that makes you look smart in society. And it's like, man, I wanna look smart. But all my head has in it is a monkey clapping with cymbals and Sonic. Hi, is that? I'm sorry, I can't wait. Please keep the chat in English, otherwise I can't mod. Yeah, thank you. Sorry. Sonic is more important than a dictionary. It's true, man. Imagine Eggman or dictionary. Eggman or dictionary. Which one would you prefer? I just wanna make sure that that was an okay message. Just so we don't get bonked. Oh hi, yeah, hi. All according to Keikaku. All according to Keikaku. Gotta go my return, maybe. No problem, Nick. Have a good day if you return and we're not there anymore. It's probably not gonna be a long one because it's just Zatsu and I'm like super extra EP. But I'm happy to talk with everyone. I'll say the land since I can just come up and say, I'm sorry I can't have your people thoughts, I do physics. I mean, that can sound smart when I talk about like psychology stuff. But then I'll be asked like, oh, where's this country? Or what the capital of this country, and I'll be like, It's very simple. If I'm not interested in it, my brain is not gonna remember. I'm just gonna ignore the knowledge, and it's gonna go away. Forever. Eggman temporary, dictionary forever. No, Nim, no! You're going to the dark side! Come with us, learn about Eggman. Learn about Dr. Robotnik and his wonderful robots. You'll be so blessed. You'll feel so good about yourself. You'll have so much knowledge. What do you need dictionary for? Knowing about your language? Knowing the origin of words and being smart? Come make furry Sonic OCs with us instead. I promise it'll be much more fun. We still need to draw the Aku Sonic OC. I promise I'll do that at some point. Yeah. I just tell him, hey, you don't know about my things. I'm not first to know about you, what you know. I feel that. And people are usually like not too annoying with that, but Akulytes the cat. Oh, I don't like that. A stranger, bye. I'm scared. Robotnik round, friendship, dictionary, pointy and scary. I mean, technically, Robotnik's nose is really pointy, but otherwise, yeah, dictionary, pointy, scary, could cut you. You could cut your finger on a page. You could cut your finger on a page. That's dangerous. Robotnik, soft, round, nice, squishy, will not hurt you. Won't hurt you. Mr. Robotnik, he won't hurt you. He'll take care of you. He'll treat you good. Get away from my husband, though. You can get close to my husband when I change hyperfixation and I go up to someone else. I'm collecting them. I have MSL right now. Imric. Eggman. Who else? I have a list. I just don't remember. I have bad memory. I have to make an announcement. No, not again! Round equals friend. Yeah. I mean, that's actually shape theory. It's really funny. Because Mr. Eggman is really round, but then he has the pointy nose. And round is like really bubbly, friendly people in character design. And like triangles are more like sharp, decisive. Like usually it's more linked to evil. It's not necessarily like evil, but usually it's more like sharp. And a bit more like, yeah, usually it's used more for evil characters. So it's really funny because overall he still has more bubbly than pointy, right? So yeah, he's actually a friend. He'll give you a robot. When was the last time a thing should he give you a robot? Exactly! Exactly, he'll give you a little pet robot. I was so obsessed with pet robots when I was younger. You guys ever heard of Dino Raptor? Dino Raptor? Was that a thing in the US and outside of Europe? It was like this cool little dinosaur robot that you could control, but also you could like leave it in free mode and it would react to you and it would walk around and it would like, if there was a wall, it would detect it and walk around it and it would scream and it would ask to be fed, and I was obsessed with it, and I have one and it hasn't left my how is that called? He hasn't left my I want to say ceiling, but it's not ceiling. My attic. That hasn't left my attic for over like 10 years. The yeah! The Dino Raptor! The Dino Raptor! It was so cool! It was so cool! It would like screech and stuff. There's a Dino, the robot, and the gorilla. Oh yeah, I didn't know about the gorilla one. I know about the robot one. I never had one, but I remember seeing them. Yeah, I got one when I was like super young. It made me really happy. And now it just sat there. I'm sorry. I loved it though. I think I should bring it back. I remember, oh my god, this is bringing back memories. I got it and I made him a little dino house, I guess, like a dog house out of like covers and cardboard and stuff, and he had his own little couch thingy, like his own little bed, and I would put him there at night and I would like pet him and be like kissing him on the forehead and like, good night, Mr. Dino Raptor. And I gave it a name and it was my pet. It was my pet. Robot Dog. Oh! Yeah, there was Robot Dog too. Yeah. Yeah, that was my beloved. I loved it so much. I loved it so. It was my pet. It was basically my pet. Because I think at the time I didn't have any of the cats. I did have a dog, but it was at my grandparents' house. I wasn't living with us. So I don't think I had a pet. There was a dog in the house, but it wasn't mine. At the time, I didn't like that dog too much, quite honestly. It was a nice dog. It's just, it was like not properly behaved. Okay, it was a step family dog and he would pee everywhere, so I was kind of upset at it. And he would like go in the shower and piss in the shower and then poop in the shower. It was not great. So yeah, we didn't really have like a pet that was mine, and I actually liked. So, you know, I had nothing like against it. It's just it wasn't my dog, right? It wasn't my dog, and it was a bit annoying. So it was like I was nice to it, but so I think that little robot, it was my pet. It was my beloved, and I treated it like an actual pet. Like I remember, I think at some point I put like a tiny sort of like handmade leash around it, and I just went like on a walk with it in the house. You're not supposed to poop in the shower. No, you're not. It's not the place for it, apparently. I've been told. I've been told apparently that's not what you're supposed to do in the shower. You're supposed to wash in the shower. Did you know? You actually have to wash in the shower. Did you wash? Is that why it's so silky in here? Have you washed today? Oh no, the anime girl is calling me out. What will I do? What will I do? Oh no. Oh, but yeah, it was really cool. I love this little thing. I love this little thing so much. I think now that I've been talking about it, I think I kind of want to like go and grab it and reactivate it. I want to reactivate it. I want my pet dino again. I want my pet dino again. I want it really badly. You know, I was like, I've never had a phase with like dinosaurs, but I did like dinosaurs still. Like, I know a lot of people had like a phase where they like dinosaurs and stuff. I don't think I had like a big dinosaur phase, but I still had like a slight one. Because I know I had a lot of dinosaur toys and that one, that Dino Raptor thing. So I think they were looking cool. But I think the reason why I like them is because they were close to dragons, and I love dragons. Yeah. Oh, I had a horse obsession though. And a wolf obsession. I had a lot of animal obsessions. I had a really massive wolf obsession where like I would spend so much time researching wolf facts online. And at some point I was just making whole presentations in front of my like class at school for no reason except I want to talk about wolves. I still want to be a dinosaur when I grow up. OMG, you're gonna be Barney. Barney the dinosaur. Barney gives me nightmares. I think it's because of creepypastas, but Barney it gives me nightmares. I'm sorry, it's scary. It really is scary. Yeah. Dora the Explorer was another big one for me when I was younger. My parents, they would like to make me get up in the morning. Because I think it's no secret, I don't like going out. To make me get up in the morning, they would lure me in by like blasting the TV so I would hear it in my room, and it would be Dora, and it would go like Dora, Dora, and I would hear it and I would actually get up to go and see it. I was such a simple-minded kid. I did not understand the trap. And I would get up and have to get ready for school. But I did get to watch Dora, so it was fine. I did get to watch Dora, so it was fine. I also rewatched the same episodes of Winx and Pokemons in a loop because I had those DVDs, and at the time we didn't have Netflix and all that. Am I right? Am I right, youngsters? We didn't have Netflix, so we had DVDs, right? I would like rewatch the same episodes on a loop because it's the only DVDs I had. Like I had 3 or 4 Winx DVDs and like I think 5 Pokemon DVDs. So I would just rewatch those at the time. I was just rewatching the same exact ones and I knew them by heart. And I also had a friend who would come like play with me at the house, more like a family friend, and she was also obsessed with Winx, and she would always want to watch the Winx, so that's what we were watching, and we always watched the same episodes. Oh, I learned my nephew out of bed with food. I don't think that would have worked on me quite as well. And that works though. What food do you lure them out with? Mom used to do that, but the cartoon was Saga the Siamese Kitten. Oh, I've never heard of that! That sounds really cute! That sounds so cute! And yeah, it was a catchy theme. It has like a really catchy theme. I mean, all of them do, honestly. I really like old cartoons. Ooh, the Witch! The Witch theme. You guys know about Witch? It's so good. It's so good. I love Witch. I love Witch so much. I need to like buy more of the comics. I bought like the comics a while back, like a good part of them, but I'm missing some, and I still need to buy them, and I really need to. I wanna read more of it. It's really cool, and the show is really polished, and I wish we had more. Which rings a bell? I don't think I can play it on stream without getting copyrighted, but it's yeah. Just type it like this if you guys are wondering here. It's an Italian show, I think, as well. Like, Winx is an Italian show. I think Witch is an Italian show. This one. There you go. That's the show. That's the show, yeah. This kid is about the Chinese royal family's kitten. Oh, that sounds adorable. I want to watch that. They had this show that I really did not like when I was younger on Nickelodeon. That was like an in-between cartoons deal. Because when Oh, we're gonna talk about my dark past. Aku was always a bit of a NEET. Aku always had social anxiety. As much as people around me like to act like it was a sudden change of like, wow, it's weird. You feel like you're so much more social anxious than before. It's really not. When I was younger, I would pretend to be sick almost every week to not go to school because I was scared. I was not getting bullied or anything. I just did not like school. I found it boring, and I did not like interacting with people, and the classes were boring. I just hated it. Because I like learning about stuff, but everything felt really slow. So, I would pretend to be sick all the time. I was sick almost every week, and sometimes multiple weeks in a row, pretending I had the flu. So I would watch a lot of TV. Because I would be like at home and I would have to pretend I was sick. But I wouldn't be in bed all day, right? I would like be in the couch or stuff like, oh, I'm so sick, I'm gonna lay down, but also I shouldn't be in bed all day. So I was watching TV. And I was watching a lot of Nickelodeon. In between the cartoons, there was that show that was like... I'm not sure how it's called in English. It's like Small Beast, I guess. Small critters. Or something, and it was about like random bugs doing random bug stuff, and it had no dialogue, and I hated it. But also, I was kind of like fascinated in a weird way with it. It was weird. You had like a fly that was stuck in a kitchen and stuff like that. It was annoying, but also fascinating. I don't know how to explain it. Which was cool. One of my aunts was obsessed with it, and she collected this magazine that came with the pendants. And I'm so mad! Someone stole my witch magazine from me. I had a big pile of witch magazines, and I had a friend in quotation mark at the time who offered to like, temporarily trade stuff. Like I would read some of her books, and she would read some of my magazines, and then we'd trade back. And she never traded them back to me. She never traded them back to me, and it makes me so sad. I still have a few of them, because I didn't give them all. But it makes me sad AF, because I had a lot of them. I relate to that so much, yeah. Especially even if I was sick. I had the blessing of having an actual really bad, sick system, so... They realized two things with me. One, I was massively intolerant to lactose, so I would puke all the time if I ate lactose. I mean, once we discovered that, I couldn't really use that as an excuse. But also, I had really bad gastric reflux when I was a kid already. I've always had bad gastric reflux. I still have it, like, you know, acid and stuff. And that meant I had a free card. I had a free get out of jail card of like, oh, I'm having so much acid. Some days I would have to like go the extra mile, and I learned how to make myself puke on command. Or like at least have nausea. It's really bad, I'm sorry. That's not great behavior. But hey! Look, I have a job, see? It's fine. School not important. I would not actually, no, don't worry. I wasn't doing actually like anything bad for me because I wouldn't actually puke most of the time unless it was extremely required. But I could make myself like cry on command, and I could make myself like, I would like get my tongue out, and by doing a certain tongue movement, I could make myself have fake nausea. And I would do that, and it would sound like I was about to puke, and so I would stay home. I'm evil. I'm evil. I just did not like school. Listen, the thing is, I am a better self-learner than I am a student. I learn stuff on my own really well, but I'm really bad at listening to classes. I've never been good at listening to classes. Welcome to the Akulytes, Benji. Welcome to the Akulytes, Benji. We survived somehow, we did. You know what? School sucks. It does. I can't blame anyone. I will never tell anyone to like go to school, kids. It's like, go to school if you think it's important for you. It's important to like learn about stuff, to know what you're doing and all that. But if you think you can learn yourself, well, yeah, it's good. I can tell you, I did not miss out on anything by not going to school. I'm surprisingly not that good at learning stuff alone, but like not school's way. I'm really good at learning stuff on my own. I'm a self-learner all the way through. because I have my personal habits with how I learn. And yeah, I need to, because also the problem is when you're in a class, the way, like, for me, I can only learn if I manage to get interested. Otherwise, I can, like, remember stuff, but it'll go away as soon as I'm done with the exam. The problem is a lot of classes, teachers are not good at making their classes sound interesting. They're usually pretty bad at it, even. Usually bad at making their classes sound interesting. Yeah, they look like they don't want to be there. Yeah, that doesn't help. Because then I don't get interested. And I've had those classes, even college, mind you. I had teachers, they were like really nice too. So I felt bad because, sorry, I had a burpee. My bad. Is the food coming back? Some teachers were like really sweet, so I felt bad. But I couldn't listen to their classes, even though they were like really nice and sweet and trying really hard to make us interested. But just the way they were talking was so monotone, I just couldn't. And then, like, so, that specific class I'm talking about, I would, like, get so bored, I was actually falling asleep. I could not follow more than 10 minutes before getting distracted. I could not help it. I really tried. I genuinely tried for once because I thought the teacher was sweet, and I thought it was probably gonna be interesting. But the way he explained things, he made it so boring that I just couldn't. And then when the exams came and I had to, like, you know, study on my own with the curses books, with the class book, I realized that the class was actually really heckin' interesting. It was one of my favorite classes at that point. When I, like, learned about it for the exam, I was like, oh my god, this is so interesting. There's so many cool experiments in there that he talked about during the class. I just couldn't listen because it was too monotone. It was so interesting. But yeah, it's just, if you don't have a teacher that's good at making you interested, it's gonna be really hard. I was so fluent in class and never really learned anything. Yeah, I would like draw. I would draw in class all the time. Knowledge should be liberating and interesting, not forced. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's so important though that we all like get knowledge from school. The problem is, it's not. It's like shoved in your little head, you know? Yeah. This is so funny. Yeah, I realized studying for the exam, that I was actually really interested in the class. It's just the class itself had not been good, but the knowledge in it was really interesting. I had one teacher that was extremely good at it though. And apparently he's really shy. He was also my thesis. I think you call them promoters in English as well. Thesis referent, whatever, the person who, like, supervises your thesis. He did a terrible job at that, by the way. He did an absolutely terrible job at that. However, he was really good and, like, he was really funny and nice, and he was really good at making classes sound interesting. Because he was so offended by some stuff that he was talking about, it was really funny. And he would show us, like, videos and dumb stuff, and yeah, he would just, you know, I think the reason why he did so good as well was because he had the same exact class for so many years. He would, like, give out the same exact class, so he was just an expert in it. Because I can tell you that the synthesis from, like, 5 years before were still working for the exam, and that when I had him again with, like, other classes that were linked to the subject, he would reuse the same stuff. So that also made its classes really easy to learn, because we just had the same class multiple times in multiple years, basically. Which is not really useful, but at least it made it really easy to remember stuff. Like, I can still remember most of the stuff we learned about. But again, that is now my job domain, so I'd better be remembering stuff. Because yeah, I end up, just like, because of how interesting he made everything sound, I end up choosing psychology of the elderly as my you know, specialization in psychology. Yeah, this is just because he managed to make everything sound really interesting. I got really into it. So yeah, that's thanks to that teacher. Did a pretty terrible job with helping with the thesis though, but at least I passed, so there's that. But yeah, I remember he would show like talking pot plant thingy that was developed for older people. It's like a talking pot plant for them to have company. It's so sad. That's what matters, yo! What matters? I'm out of here. I'm out of there. I'm glad to be done with college. I do regret. Weirdly enough, I do regret like. I want to say like the first 2 years and maybe the third year, but only because that was COVID. That's gonna sound really bad, but I really liked, of course, working from home and doing all of my stuff from home. So that was a dream for me, because I liked learning stuff, but from home, and doing all of my stuff myself, and having so much free time. That was great. But also the first 2 years were kind of cool, because I had a group of friends I got in fairly easy. And we were like doing stuff. We'd like hang out and play games and stuff. It was cool. It was cool. I think it's one of the few periods of my life where I actually had fun being social. I actually have fun being social, because there were goobers like me, and they weren't like too they weren't too like bothered by social etiquette, so it was cool. Like, I think I've told this story already, but like one of them, one day we went to his like place because he had like you know, a college apartment. Like from when you live really far from the college you wanna go in, you can get like those apartments that are like super cheap. And you can live in, I mean, super cheap, cheaper than normal apartments, and you can live in them to be like closer to college and stuff. And he had one of those. So during a break, we would like go to his place and like, I don't know, watch videos, do stuff. And one day he was like, man, I didn't get breakfast today, I'm hungry. And I was like, I'm hungry too. And our third friend went, oh, I'm hungry too. So bro just picked up a box of cereal. He grabbed milk, opened the plastic bag, he dumped the milk in the plastic bag. He brought like 4 spoons because we were a group of 4, and we went to our next class. We sat down at the back of the we sat down at the back of the amphitheater, and we just started munching on cereals during the class. It was amazing. It was Cookie Crisp cereal, by the way. I still remember. It's Cookie Crisp cereals. It was great. That same friend also made a big ruckus in the college because he was like memeing on those anonymous pages. I don't know if you guys have that as well, but it's like, you know how you have like anonymous pages where you can like talk about stuff, like you can be like doing confessions and stuff like that on Facebook. Stuff like that. I don't know if that still exists. I haven't been on Facebook in like literally multiple years. I don't use Facebook anymore, but at the time, he posted a message like, hey, students from this university who have this class in this semester, or in this bachelor, let's do a Mario Kart tournament during that class because it's so boring. And he said that as a joke on a confession anonymous group, you know? Like it was a joke, and it was anonymous. It was like for a singular university, and other people from other universities went like berserk about it, and the people in the class went berserk about it, and they were like, oh, that's so disrespectful, oh my god, you're so disrespectful, and the whole group chat of the class was like seething. So I'm really glad that he did that anonymously for him, because oh my god, people were like raging on it. Which, I mean, I get it, because it would be actually disrespectful, but it was a joke! He wouldn't actually do that. Hi, Aku, you smelled it. Hi, Galud! How you doing? What's up? I smell good, is what you were trying to say. I smell good. But yeah, that was really funny. I mean, for us watching on the sideline, I think he was a little bit panicked because he didn't think his joke would like take off like that. Because multiple other university students replied to it as well, and he was like, "Oh my god, I think my joke did not hit the right public." Because you know, since it's a confession website and it was like written. Group, sorry. And it was written. It's really hard to tell tone when written, right? So it can be hard to like figure out that it's like sarcasm or a joke. People did not figure that out. Yeah, fun times. Fun uni times. Fun uni times. We once had a professor who was supposed to like give a class. We were all there, and he just didn't show up. he just wasn't there. So we left because he hadn't been there for like 40 minutes. We just left. And then, the next time he was there, didn't apologize, didn't say anything. He was supposed to be there. He didn't warn anyone that he was not coming. He was supposed to be there. And he just didn't warn, didn't say anything. And then the next time he was like, oh, hi everyone, let's do the class. No apologies, no nothing. We're like, oh, sir, you weren't there last week. Was everything okay? It was like, oh yeah, everything was okay. And he just continued with the class. They do not give one damn. It's really funny. It's really funny. They do not give a damn. Most of the classes you can just go or not go. They don't care. I once fell asleep during COVID time. I got a really bad sleep schedule because I would go to bed really late, like the dumb I am, and I would wake up late, or if I had to wake up early, I would be super sleepy. And that one time I had the great idea to go to one of those classes that is like, it was like a written exam or whatever. I figured I wanted to go to the class so they would see my name in there, but not actually listen. Just so they would see my name and be like, oh yeah, she's coming to the class, she's a good student, and they would have like a good opinion on me. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go in that class. I'm gonna go in the vocal, and I'm gonna mute myself, of course. Muting, no camera, no nothing, we're all muted. And I was like, trying to listen to the class. And I was in the dark, morning, really early, with my computer on me, listening. And then, of course, being so sleep deprived, I started falling asleep. And I fell asleep for the rest of the class. And at some point, I'm like dreaming, and I'm hearing some stuff about booting someone out and stuff like that. And then when I woke up, I realized that I had a notification saying, you have been ejected from the vocal. And basically what I had heard during my dream, which was something along the lines of, hey, there's still like 2 or 3 people in there, we should boot them out. They're inactive, we should boot them out. Because like they had finished the class. What I heard in my dream was apparently something that was actually happening. They were actually booting us out because we were like inactive in the chat. And I was like, oh my god, I fell asleep. I fell asleep. I've probably still been here after the end of the class for like 15 minutes, and they've been looking at me being active, and they're like, oh, okay, they were probably not paying attention to the class, and now instead of having a good reputation with them, all they're gonna think when they see my name is, oh, it's that student who was inactive during the class. Did you unmute yourself? No, I didn't unmute myself, thankfully. But yeah, I fell asleep really hardcore, and when I woke up, I had been booted out. COVID times were, well, a time when it came to classes. It was a time for sure, I can tell you. I had fun though. Lots of Animal Crossing. I think like a lot of people played a lot of Animal Crossing during that time. Oh yeah. Let me get some... Oh my god, it's been 2 hours since we've been talking. I didn't realize it happened this long. I'm in this picture and I hate it. Hi, Dev! In this picture, here, let me take a picture in 4K. Boop. Took a picture. Got your picture. Got your picture, Narita! Oh yeah. Yeah, it's good, it's good. I am gonna go do the EPs now though. Do I have friends to... Oh wait, I can't raid. That's right. I don't think I can raid at least. Is it... Wait, was it 1K or 100? How to raid on YouTube. Do you need 1K or 100? Because I know I have a friend who's not 1K and who raids people. Raid on YouTube. Because I might have friends streaming. I don't know. But I think we're gonna end it here. I need to get some rest. I need to get some rest. Massively. I've been so EP for the whole stream. I've been so incredibly EP for the whole stream. Oh, you know what? Umi is starting stream soon. Should I raid you guys over to Umi? If I can raid? I'm not sure I can raid, but should I raid you guys over to Umi? Here. I think it was on 1K. I'm not sure. Sleep well, thank you. I'm not gonna sleep immediately because I'm a goober. But you know. Here, let me check just to be sure. Just to be sure. Note. Oh yeah, you need 1K. But I know friends who've rated me before who have less than 1K. So I don't know. Let me check really fast. And if I don't find it where it should be. Okay, now it's not there. Okay, I can't raid, unfortunately. Okay, then I guess we're gonna end here. And while we're not gonna raid, I'm gonna link over the Umi stream. Please go give some love to Umi. She's gonna be streaming in like 5 minutes, 8 minutes, I'm not sure. Yeah, 7 minutes, exactly. In like 7 minutes, she should be streaming. So if you want to see a cool shark lady who was really cool and smells really good, because you guys are smelly, so I guess you need some good smelling people. You can go check out Umi. But thank you so much for coming today, guys. For now, are you ready for our little thingy, or little usual bye bye? I'm gonna say Taro, you gonna reply Taro to me as well? Yeah? I'm gonna say Taro, you gonna say bye bye to Taro? Taro's gonna rest before me. You ready? Taro, everyone. I hope you have a great rest of your time zone. And I lied. I finally gotten the answer, guys. I finally gotten the answer I was looking for the whole stream. You don't actually smell. You're not smelly. That's all I'll say for today. Taro, everyone!